tried to bring my hair over. I wasn't any, no judgments. Y'all don't care. I'm trying to get this to stand up. OMG, we are at 99%. Oh, wow. Y'all are amazing. Y'all don't even know. What did I get on the right page? Lord, did I get on the right page? Oh, no, I did it right. Hi. It's been some weeks, so I know that people probably didn't think that I was really gonna do the show this evening, but I am. So I am gonna give the opportunity of some time to allot for some people, number one, to come in and for the co-host to come. But how are y'all doing in the minute in between? I actually have been on, I guess you can call it a hiatus, for 3 weeks. So 3 weeks I haven't done the show, and now I'm back ready for action, with the hopes that the recording will remain the same. That's been something that I've been working on too, with platforms, as far as if I should keep it here and things of that nature. So yes, now I'm in hopes that my co-host will come, but I haven't seen. Oh Lord, y'all about to see my ugly kitchen. Y'all don't need to see that. My bad. I'm trying to look to see. Well, it only says that, so we will wait patiently. But other than that, yes, how are you guys doing? How was your day today? Today's Tuesday. To me, it did not feel like a Tuesday. It weirdly felt like tomorrow already, like it was Wednesday. And random thought of mine, I've noticed that my grass isn't growing. And maybe I'm just tripping, but I haven't got it cut in like 3 weeks, and it ain't even like it matters. So unless I'm going crazy, I just feel like, yeah, I noticed that. Like, I actually noticed that I have not been cutting my grass. So, am I saving money? Yes, I am. Should I be? No, I should not. So that's that. This might be one of those moments where I may have to do the show alone. I'm not for certain. But as usually when we start it, usually everybody speaks to everyone. So this is why I'm just speaking to you guys. And then also in the midst of my hiatus, a few things occurred. So I had to learn most grasses don't grow when it's hot. Okay. Because I just didn't understand what was going on with my yard. Like, why is it sleep? If you can even say that. Like, it's sleep? Yeah. Yeah. That's the answer I'm going to go with. That the grass is sleep, like you said, because it's hot outside. I don't know. Maybe it's because I was late. I was waiting on my co-host, because I do have a co-host, but I haven't located her yet. Sorry about that. Dormant. Okay. So we shall see. But I guess y'all are doing good because nobody's wrote anything. I wish my grass would sleep. Oh, so you well, thank you, Derica. So you've been over there cutting grass? Well, shoot. Hey. Hey, I have not. I actually have not been cutting the grass. I haven't been doing anything of the sort. So that's fun. I have some good topics. And my co-host said that she's on her way. Yay! My other co-host is closing for the night, so um, I can't say anything about that. She's at work. I'm considering adding new people and maybe keeping the rotation or something because I do enjoy just talking to different people. But I don't know. I don't know the direction that you are such an interesting person. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't. I just don't know how I could continue the rotation of doing that in that format. Southern grass is growing heat, northern doesn't. Okay, we up here in the Midwest, and it ain't. That grass ain't hitting on. Ain't hitting on. Whenever she's ready. I just know she gonna come in so bubbly. So it's like, okay, fine. Because she's always so bubbly. And I want to see her face. It's always bubbly. You know what I'm talking about? But yes, we have been reaching 3 digits over and over back to back. So I guess they could just gonna fry us down before the end of the year. I mean, me personally, I kind of like the heat, but I mean, cooking us. Like, I feel cooked. This is probably the darkest that I've actually been in a few years, too. So, hi, dark skin me. I guess you could say. Oh, Lord, I don't know where she is at. But I'm ready to talk about it. Because many things have occurred, of course, in the time in which I've been gone. Now, a few things that have already been just addressed amongst everyone is, of course, no longer needed to be discussed. But there are some things that have happened here recently, and I'm just like, honey, let's talk about them. I feel that when you, I don't know, when you fellowship with others and discuss topics that are currently going on, number one, not only do you get other viewpoints, but then you get to meet people that didn't know what was going on. And I like to be that. Like, I like that. I like that. Because it's like, I know. Because that's how I was looking when I found out the news, too. Everybody want to shock people. You're doing well. Keep up the good work. Oh, thank you, Julius. Yeah, that's how I feel. Like, you won't. Because you know how you ever wanted to share some news with somebody. And even a video, maybe a TikTok or a Instagram, and you send it, and when you send it, they're like, oh, I seen that earlier. And it's just like, okay, well, you didn't even have to tell me that you seen it earlier. Like, can you just enjoy it or something? Like, you want to be the one to wow someone. Like, it makes you feel good. So, all we got is grass and trees down south, so it's growing regardless. Oh, this is true, actually. And skeeters. You done left out the skeeters. Oh! Oh! I remember one time we rode through Stuttgart, Arkansas. Oh my God. They were like little baby birds slapping into the car. Like literally, like you could just hear them like hitting the windshield. It was like, oh no, I don't want to get out at the gas station. I don't want to do nothing. Heck no. And that was just Arkansas. Like, I'm just assuming that she's not gonna come. Hello, good evening. How are you doing today? This also is, well, no offense, but this is also part of why I just been kind of like, because I need, I need what I need. But also, one more, I guess, kind of off topic, on topic subject there is the option to go ahead and it's gonna sound funny to say, but it's cool. I'm thinking about putting a jingle on my YouTube. All the people that are older ain't heard the word jingle since the Jamie Foxx show, but you can add a jingle to the show so it like has a song, like a start song. I want to do that. I'm in consideration of doing that.
Hi, Delia. Hi, long time no see. why,
Because
why
you
is she
said
looking
that
at me
silence
like
is
that?
golden and duct tape is silver.
I did. I did say that. I always say
How are
that.
you doing? Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm fine. I'm fine. I was wrapping up with my sister. I was like, I gotta go. I gotta go. I was like, this girl gonna kill me. No. It was 7:06. I was like, oh my God, I gotta get on. So what's up? Hi, everybody.
Mm-hmm. I'm
I'm
talking
in the
about this come
doghouse. How
on
do I get
every
out the
episode
doghouse?
in the doghouse. Arriving cute with a smile on your face from the doghouse.
Hey, you gotta work your way back in some kind of way. You can't be coming in looking like a dog mad. You gotta come in glad. Don't
Been
worry
doing in
about
the
it.
weeks in
Don't
which
worry
you've been
about it.
missing though? How have you been doing in general?
I've been tired. Been very tired. Just working, trying to get all this stuff together with this other stuff and Zoom calls and being
Huh?
on TikTok. Up late at night, talking about everything.
I'm,
You know. So
that's
that's what I've
good
been
though.
doing. That's what
Especially
I've
if you
been.
actually are over there able to talk without, being removed or anything like that. That's actually
Oh, they got the pages. Somebody hacked them. Somebody hacked the pages. Somebody hacked one of the one of the sisters' pages, and then somebody was able to get their numbers, calling them, stalking, trying to shut down, trying to come into the live under other usernames,
oh,
talking to us crazy. Yeah, cannot. They just say all kind of
because
crazy
they done
stuff.
hacked into the phone.
Yeah, they hacked into the phone. We heard them over the phone. They called one
Yeah,
of our one of the people that follow us because she's in there too, but she just like
yeah.
always come up and talk sometimes, but she is more like a moderator. So they got her, they got her number, they got her address, they got her people's information. They doxed her. That's what they did. It's called doxing. It's a website called doxing, doxx.com or something, and all the information is there. Everything that they got, even the other girl, she had to buy a new phone. She had to restart. They took her page away. Everything, every page she started to make. After that, they shut it down. She couldn't follow nobody back. Nothing.
Goodness gracious. So they done came and took and blackballed a whole person.
A whole person, because all our platform, because what we're doing, apparently they was mad. I don't know if they're mad at the girl, at my sis or whatever, but they took her page, they shut it down, because apparently I guess she didn't want to do whatever with them, like do the platform with
Yeah,
them, whatever. I don't know. All I know is they was trying their
right. The
best to
situation.
sabotage.
Mm.
So right, right. So it kept us down for a little bit, kept us from going live, trying to keep it from going live. It was just too much. I mean, we had been dealing with that for an entire,
Mm.
when I say an entire week,
Mm.
consecutive days, every night that we was trying to go on, here they come again. Somebody was calling my phone too. Somebody was calling my phone. This is a brand new phone.
Mm.
Nobody really has this number, except the ones I trust got this number from on TikTok. This is like my TikTok
Mm.
phone. I call this my TikTok phone. Everybody got that met off of
Yeah.
TikTok is on this number. So what happened was I had got like some calls back to back, and then I got a call, no caller ID. Since I've had this number, that has not happened. I had no scam likely calls, no
Right.
nothing, just everything clean. All of a sudden, when that stuff was going on, then I'm getting the calls, but I didn't pick up. Then on my Instagram page, because they shut down her
All this
Instagram page and her
her
fan
phone.
base page and her Facebook. they was able to get in all her stuff. They shut down her Facebook page, her Instagram page, and then some girl, she sent me somebody, I don't know who it was, sent me all kind of recorded messages. I didn't even listen to them. I don't touch the phone. I don't touch the phone. Answer it. I ain't answering back no messages. You ain't gonna hear nothing out of me. And then the other friend, they sent her something with her name on it, her entire name. Then one of them was like, yeah, we know where your friend is. She at the gas
the
station.
location services is on. Lord. So if you had some advice, I guess, for anybody that's watching, seeing that, because I mean, that is a trip. What is she saying? Because I mean, what would that be, something along the lines of the passwords are the same for each site, or was something able to be encrypted and pulled, or like?
But if they get the IP and everything is off that IP address, then they can get everything. It's just the IP. So what you got to do is you got to go to your phone company, wherever your carrier is, and ask them to add extra security, like VPN. Like you need to get a VPN. Ask them to call them and tell them to make sure your VPN is set up, and also ask them to ask them about any extra added security so that your stuff is not compromised. Because her uncle had to help her get them pages back. And she got one of the pages back, but I don't think she got the I'm not sure she
Baby,
got
I'm telling you, I lost my Instagram on Christmas Eve. I still ain't got it back. And you can go right now and still see me on the damn Instagram. It's just, I can at least. I go right to my page and just be mad.
Oh yeah, they keep your money and your content, but they don't, you know what I'm talking about? Like, hold on a second. They keep your money and your content. They keep your money and your content, but you know, they don't try to help you restore it. They got to Moses' page too. Somebody got to Moses' IG page.
Again?
Somebody, I mean, that just how they got that page. They got his page on IG. So it's just crazy. You know, these people, I mean, you can't even be seen online. They offended by what you say. And if you have a good platform, if your platform is growing and you're reaching a lot of people and the things that you're saying is working,
Or
like
collect,
they trying to tear you down.
You say that. My rolling into topic wise, the first topic I actually wanted to discuss was the muting of a rising creator. That's actually what I called it, because basically when the creators are coming, and like you exactly stated, the following is starting to be larger just based off whatever their opinion is, whether it's the opinion, you know, of the basic conversation, the opinion of a biased situation, a decree of whatever it may be. If they have one particular topic and they actually stick to it, they're usually muted. Versus what I've learned, it's not necessarily ethnicity and color, it's topic. So if a person sticks to topic and continue to rise and grow from that one topic, that's what's muted, versus a person that's more perplexed in every direction. So it's actually unfair, because if you've now found your niche and you're rolling in it, this is your comfort zone, and you're freely flowing, you're muted for that. So it's almost, it's like you unconsciously have to flow one direction, but it's not your own direction.
Right. It's the stuff that's controversial, and I mean, I don't know how we gonna not, when you're not able to have controversy is what everybody wants. You know what I'm saying? They want to hear the argument. Right. You know, they want to hear the argument, and the argument is what brings the numbers. I know one girl came onto the platform a couple of nights ago, maybe a night before last, and she basically came on there and she was very controversial just with the things that she was saying, and you could just see the numbers just going. Yep. Everybody just coming in the room. She was bad as hell, but
that's what
nevertheless,
because of drama.
People wanted to hear that stuff. They like that drama, man. Yeah. They like that drama. Ooh,
It's like,
ooh,
oh, so it's
man. It's
attractive.
a lot
And
of
it's
people
funny you
out here
say
that,
that because it's weird because it is. It's like enticing. So it's like, oh my goodness, something negative's going on. I want to see. Even if you don't want to be involved, you just want to see, get a look see or have some prior knowledge. So if there's a lot of peace or everybody seems to be in understanding or on one accord when you come into a room, it's like, but if you come into the room and somebody's like, and I swear to God, da, 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 now you're like, okay, well, what's she talking about? And now you in there and now you're pulled into this moment of what can be chaos. You're right. And then it's funny because depending on the timing in which you've entered to hear something of that caliber, you now are about to take sides. So now the judgment begins, and it's really just a lack of knowledge because that's not a benefit. But you're right, it's a distraction because the drama is a distraction. Because whenever you're able to talk in the format of non arguing without yelling, without raising your voice, one person talking while the other listens, you actually get further than an argument. But people enjoy the drama because it's almost like it never ends. People don't want to end problems. Like they don't want to nip things in the bud. Like it's like I can have the problem and complain about the problem. And as long as I have the problem, I can complain about the problem. And unfortunately, because we're bored, basically, this is something to do. Having a problem is something to do. Complaining about a problem is something to do. Versus actually just doing something, you know? So that's
you just described our
yes.
entire nation. That's how we operate here. That's literally from the head down to the
Yeah.
whole mass of people. It's complaining about problems
Ever.
and never having solutions. Because always something. Because if they don't have the problem, there's no solutions. They just generate
Always got a
money because
problem.
they
Yep.
got the problem.
So
Always got a problem. And all that does is
things that
I'll
aren't
pay for
problems,
I'll pay for
what
that.
we realized or been set up to believe is that some things that really aren't problems. Well, no, let me rephrase that. We've been set up to believe they aren't problems, but those are problems as well. We just become so accustomed to them that they are not a problem. So yes, I on that too. So yes.
Right. And for those that it is a problem for, those are the ones that get
Yes.
shut down. Those are the ones that get shut down when you challenge and when you go against the grain, or if you go against what is trying to be the
Right.
norm or becoming the norm, you get shut down. Because on TikTok you can't say the
Yes.
word Sandry.
Mm-mm.
You can't say that,
Yeah.
but you can say the other word, but you can't say
And it's a lot of
Sandry.
can't say
You get
on
shut down.
there that you can't say here, and things you can't
Mm.
say here that you can't say there, but things you can say on other sites you can't say on both, and vice versa. So it's like almost by the time you've been seasoned to not say so many things, you're not even you anymore. Because here you are, you can't do this. Here you are, you can't do this. So every direction it's a no, no, no. Now you have all these no's, so it's like, walk this way. And now you're no longer that unless you want to not have a voice at all.
You seen the movie?
No,
Sale
no.
with Samuel Jackson? Oh,
Okay.
watch that movie. Please
I know
watch that goddamn on movie.
something. I know that.
Watch that movie. because because what they did, what you just said was conformity. It's all about conforming to one way. They want everybody on a one mind, one accord, one thought state. Oh, you got it. Yeah. Okay. Different cover. All right. Yeah, I got some other picks too. I got some other, my books is over there somewhere. I got some other ones by him. I just ordered two more.
Yeah, I just started on it. I
Books.
said, oh, wow. This one of them where you want to just off and sit and
Oh, I
read
got
it.
this one.
Oh, okay. The conspiracy to destroy. Oh, Lord. Mm. Okay.
It's the same author. Yeah, and he also has a book that I have to get again. It's
Mm-hmm.
called Raising Black Boys. And I'm actually going to try and get in contact with him because I want him to come on the platform and I want him to talk. I want him to talk because we got to start addressing our children. We got to start addressing our young Black boys and girls We have to start addressing them. We talk about adult shit too much. Cause motherfucking adults, excuse my language, they not gonna, they don't
They
want
are
to change.
content.
Look, them little kids,
And
they
that's funny
need
you said that.
somebody to talk
I
to
uploaded a
them.
reel of some kids.
I mean,
And it's funny, it's saddening because one's dealing
we
with
need to find some girls. We need
yes.
to find some
No
girls.
one is dealing with them because it is not one of those, oh, bash a woman for not dealing with her daughter, because it's almost, we're in a situation where a lot of mothers, not to say that there aren't mothers that ain't shit, but more so there are a large amount of mothers that are working or are working large amount of hours that are just not around to do the things that are needed for their daughters. But these are still daughters, and that large amount of idle time is unhealthy because they're in age, they're seeing things way faster than we are, getting entertained by things that we weren't, and wanting to engage in things that we weren't at such an early age. And without no guidance or proper understanding, that's haywire. And you're right. So it's unfortunate because it's like I was saying one day that it would be nice, to get like back to that big brother, big sister. Because there are kids out here that really kind of just need that big brother, big sister, support person that they can talk to or have that understanding. Because like you said, okay, if you deal with your parents, you love your parents, but they're never home. And now here you are interested in maybe what sex, but you don't feel comfortable talking to your parent about that. But you got this big brother or big sister that you can, that is in leadership, not someone that's a predator and out to get, but someone that actually cares enough to be something for you that they knew that they could have needed. Because that's really what it boils down to. A lot of these kids are, I know there are a lot of people on the earth that can be to someone else what they may have needed. So it's like you could be that big sister that you always needed as a child. But yeah, so that they can comfortably talk about these things so it can still be talked about. Because even though you don't feel comfortable enough to talk to your parent, it still needs to be an event. Everybody know you got to let it out. So someone should be able to talk about it. And it should be someone you can talk to in confidence. So just like I feel like you're able to go into your doctor's office at a certain age without your parent to comfortably talk to your doctor, that needs to happen a lot of times. It's more than just a diary entry or venting in some chat room on the internet. Actually talking to someone that you consistently have built a rapport with and you feel cares about you, and being able to have that bond that you're not getting is actually amazing. And if we could get more of that, I think that could help a lot of youth as well.
Asia, you have my last name. That's my last name.
Just stop.
Um. Yeah. So I am thinking about that heavily, and I'm gonna tell you something though. I noticed too. What I've been noticing, sis, is that we've been dealing with these brothers, and I'm shocked. I'm floored at the brothers. The brothers is like coming through with talking about issues that they are directly affected with, that they don't get a chance to talk about for various reasons. I have been doing a little bit more study about Black men
Yeah,
and their
I agree.
health, mental health. And it's deep because I heard Pharaoh say, young Pharaoh, he said, don't nobody give a fuck about us. He said, we in the jails. He said, somebody can be done got killed, done passed away or whatever, and they'll still be taking that number so they can get that money. But ain't nobody called and checked on none of us because don't nobody care. And when he said that, I was like, damn, that was heavy. Because we ain't calling in to check on nobody in them prisons about our men. Nobody caring about these men. Only thing we doing right now is accusing one another. That's what we doing. You did it, woman, black woman. You did it. You did it. You did it, black man. No, he the fault. He the reason.
I'm learning on the flip side, that there's a walk of life of a large amount of men that are unfortunately being overlooked based off of the scare of the uncomfort of trying to adjust to something new. So for like what they would call the ideology, of talking to a large amount of people that aren't good or whatever, but it's comfort. So for example, if you're used to talking to what's toxic or what's this, then it's that much easier when of course you talk to or run into that again, maybe a different person, but same background format. It's easy to adjust to that because it's familiar. You know what to do. So it's like, okay, if they've been this or they've been that, you've heard that story before, so you know what to do. Versus, okay, now you're talking to someone that hasn't been through this. They're ready to do this. They're ready to do that. And it's so scary that it's like, no, don't want to do it, and we'll go revert the other direction. And it's not because you don't want what's new. It's just it's uncomfortable, and people don't realize growth is uncomfortable. Like people forget the term growing pains and things of that nature, but that's real. Even moving, think you've been comfortable in your house, and then it's time to move. Everybody hate moving. Don't nobody like moving, packing your whole house up and relocating. I don't care if it was up the street. It's so annoying. It costs, you leave stuff, you lose stuff. It's just a lot. But when you finally get there and then you settle, you're happy. But it's the change. People don't want the transition. So it's a little bit frustrating because, like you said, you got a large amount of men that aren't receiving the love that they're wanting and yearning for or even are used to. And another large amount of men that are deserving of this love, but they've never received it because you have a large amount of women scared to even walk their direction because of so much hurt from everyone else. It's almost like, dang, to be loved correctly it can't be possible because I've been hurt so bad. So now I'm scared to even feel what you have to offer because it's almost like PTSD for toxic men, if that even makes sense.
Right. You know, and the thing that I'm trying to get across to those type of women and those sisters, you know, healing is definitely is difficult. It's not only
Right.
difficult, but it's painful. It's painful to heal. It
Yes,
is
it is.
painful to heal. And the only thing that you can do is hold on to something that makes you feel better. And normally when you trying to hang on or stay attached to something that feels better, it's always the thing that caused the pain in the first place. You want to hang on to. But that's the very thing that you must let go. Because if you let that go and separate that from yourself, right? Cut that off, right? And look at you. Now let's talk about you and let's talk about how you have contributed to the issue or see what it is that you can get out of that situation, even if it wasn't you per se. Okay, because people get hurt every day. This ain't gonna never stop, right? People hurt people. They say hurt people hurt people. My responsibility, regardless of what somebody did to me, I must stand up and take accountability for myself and remove myself from that hurt, from that pain, so that I can continue to be a better person. I don't have to get bitter. I can get better. I don't have to be a victim. I can be a victor. I don't have to be a warrior. I can be a warrior. I don't have to be these things that say that because something happened to me, I have to stay this way.
It is.
Because that's
depressing and it's low. And it's a low vibration.
You're on your way to the grave.
Also, you can't allow your pain to your pain can't be your medicine too. Like it has to be something different.
Right. Got to be something else. And when you realize when what I tell myself every time that something hurts that bad, I say this is nothing but a weakness leaving my body. You know, weakness or pain it leaves the body when you're trying to heal. You know, I can't even get my saying right now. I don't know why. But you understand what I'm trying to say? It's the weakness that leaves the body. It's that pain that leaves the body. When it's leaving, it's still going to be painful, but it's leaving though. But you have to get to a place. It does hurt. And sometimes like I have seen myself Delia, I sit there and I be like, I don't want to go.
You can feel what it's gonna be. But like that,
it's like a renting and like a tear. It's like in order for you to get free, you gotta let that doctor cut you open.
That's anything. I mean, you scrape your leg, you fall off that bike. It hurt that day. You like, Lord have mercy. Then a few days go by. As soon as you bending it, ooh, they're like, ooh, what happened, girl? I done fell off the bike. And it hurt. It hurt the whole time it's healing. And you
Yeah.
walking and you limping and you going through all them changes till it get back right. And if you actually want it to be the better, you care for it, you soothe it, you handle it. I feel like we forget to do that to ourselves. So in the healing, what do? We literally treat ourselves even worse while we're healing instead of rebuilding ourselves, protecting ourselves. So what? While you healing, you put a band-aid over your cut, but while we healing from the bull crap, what do? Re-expose ourselves to it. We'll put not Vicks, we'll put Vaseline and Neosporin and all of these things. Go get antibiotics if need be. But when it comes to our hearts and it's time to actually go out and achieve more, we don't. We expose ourselves to everything negative and even bring ourselves down further by not allowing ourselves to see positive. Because when you're negative, like you said, misery loves company and hurt people do hurt people. Because I feel like in my moments where I'm sad, I want to be sad. I want to listen to Mary J. And I want to, I don't want that. I want to eat ice cream. Like I need to wallow in this. But then it's like I also need to be rebuilding myself because the growth happens. Because as long as I sulk, I'm also not growing. I'm not healing. I'm not.
But after everything that dies, there is a period of momentary death. So that means that after death, you mourn. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with listening to, Mary J. or the songs that express how we feel.
Right.
We need to do that. We're human, right?
Exactly.
But just don't stay there.
Facts. I agree.
Just don't stay there. Look, one whole year, it just depends. Everybody different. But I can tell you how to get that handled in at least 6 months to a year. If you do it the right way. If you do it the right way, I'm telling you, you will heal, because what we do is we think, sis, you know what we do? We think we actually deserve what we got. We think that we deserve it. And not only that, when it happens to us, we think that we have to stay in the moment. We prolong that mourning process.
Right.
Mourning don't last always. Depression doesn't last always. It's just for a moment, especially when you got the tools like your God, whatever you seek, spiritual sources or whatever like that. When you have those things help you come to victory a lot faster than when I don't even listen to Mary J. And then when I go through stuff, I don't listen to none of that stuff because I know I'm getting ready to be there for a minute. If I start, listening to all that
for
stuff,
a longer period of time, I can see that.
That's what I do. Right. That's what I do. I cut it all off. I cut off the R. Kelly. I cut off the Mary. I cut off, and you know what I put on? Great is your mercy for me, your loving
so you bring
kindness.
us like that.
That's what I listen to. I got to get up out of this. I can't stay there. I got to get up out of this because I got a son. I got a job. One time I tried to lay my butt there in that mess one time, and I was thinking about doing what? I'm finna call it a day. I'm out of here. But I said I would never let myself go to that place again. Because I was at a place where I allowed the thoughts to come in my head that because of that situation, I wanted out of here. And I said, never again, devil. You will never, no, I can't come back down there. I said, I can't. I said, I'll never cry. Not over that. No, not over nothing like that. I won't. If that's gonna bring me close to meeting the other side of the world,
Evolution is the most
another realm,
authenticity field. I'm glad I've seen that piece of self. I know that's right. Okay, so my topics, we already hit one topic, so we still have a few more. And I got ecstatic earlier prior to you getting on here because I was at my 99% of my goal And if the goal that is on the bottom of the live is reached, then that's the final payment for my registration for the modeling competition in November. So that's really exciting for me because I'm really excited to get that finished so that I can be in Destin and bring home that crown in the fit category on that part. So yeah, I've been working on my body. It's going to be cracking. But anyway, so we're just going to slide into the next subject. This is going to sound crazy, but this is a thing. And I need to put an article up first before I read. Because it's like, what? And it's like, yeah, this is going on. I found this to be rather interesting. So that's why we're going to talk about it. Okay, so it basically states that they are monitoring the amount of COVID cases currently, right? By testing the sewage system. Exactly. So, but it's funny because, you know, I don't know, the discussion for the last few days has been over Sierra's new picture released, and that has the internet in a frenzy about the fact that that's what's going on, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So it is what it is. But I felt like, yeah, while everyone's arguing about that, this was news that was recently released and actually should matter, especially when I get finished reading it to you. So it says Ghana has confirmed its first 2 cases. Oh Lord, is this the right one? No, I don't win. I read the wrong one, girl. I was about to give you something else. Something. Do you hear me? Because I'll be reading. There it is. So it says each chart. It got charts. It's Basically, it says that this chart shows the virus concentrations present in samples of wastewater taken from across the United States. The level of the virus in wastewater is the leading indicator, meaning it precedes the change in clinical case counts or hospitalizations. So basically, they're done counting in hospitals our count. They're using our fecal. My thing about that, though, is water's already not that purified. So whoa.
Not even bottled.
It states in here, honey, that that's the highest way and best way for it to happen. And a few other, yeah, it's nasty to me. I don't like it. It says the effective virus concentrated reported by this website is different from the results reported from the CDC. It normalizes that a fecal strength indicator measured in wastewater samples, whereas the CDC results are normalized using flow and population. This company shares data aggregated to the county level, which may include data from multiple wastewater treatment plants. While we report wastewater data at the country level, the population represented by wastewater data may not reflect the entire county and depends on where the sampling locations and their associated catchments are. And the point that was messed up for me was that the water is already unclear in some locations, but they started doing these tests here more recently, and the water's become even more unclear, and the stats have yet to be fully released. So y'all just out here just collecting the boo-boo water, and y'all like, yeah, no, it's way more COVID than they saying, because they boo-booing and we seeing it. I just want to know how you felt about that, because I just was like,
You know what? That ain't nothing new as far as the fecal matter in the water. That's nothing new. I wonder what prompted them to go test the water. I wonder what prompted them to do that. What
got COVID or not, you
my
gotta
thing
take a
is,
shit.
even with, and my thing is they have been getting, I don't know if they're trying to cover up the results. I don't know what they're trying to do, because I know even some of the tests and even some of the cases that they said wasn't really, it wasn't that anyway. I don't know if they're just trying to find, it sounds like they're trying to find something else to say that we still have this issue.
It's so funny that you say that, because that slides me right into our last topic. So I don't know if it's saying something else, but something else was released. So that's the my current event discussion, because that's currently, of course, what's going on, the fecal matter. But my current event discussion was what I had accidentally read prior to this, which is a trip to me. So a new virus has been released, and it's actually called the Marburg virus. And what I found to be interesting, this was released on the 18th of July, and it established that there are 2 unrelated patients from the southern Ashanti region of Ghana that have both died and have tested positive for the virus. This was what messed me up about it. It says the patients had shown symptoms including diarrhea, fever, nausea, and vomiting, adding more than 90 contacts that have been monitored. Marburg is a highly infectious viral hemorrhagic fever in the same family as the better known Ebola virus disease and has a fatality rate of up to 88%. Illness begins abruptly with high fever, severe headache, and then malaise. Who got time for that?
They you don't want to get your page shut down.
I'm trying to tell. I know, but I'm saying. Then this the one that get me. I just want. This is public.
What that word? Okay, that word Marburg. That word right there. Is that a place? What does it mean?
So before I tell you, because I will definitely look that up. It says the virus is transmitted to humans from fruit bats. I just want to let you know that. All right, now let me look up that word.
That's the shit they was over there eating, and don't worry about it.
Marburg, a deadly virus identified in Ghana. So currently,
what is the meaning of that
Marburg.
name?
So you want me to type definition?
I wanna see
Marburg,
if they have a meaning.
Oh Lord, see, I think they done wore it out too much. Definition of Marburg: a fellow virus, species Marburg of the something that, come on, you ain't gonna make me sound retarded, that causes an often fatal hemorrhagic fever and was originally transmitted to humans from green monkeys. Okay, which one is it? And what the fuck is a green monkey? Ain't that what you play at the casino?
What's a green monkey? Green monkeys in the wizard. See, that's what I'm saying. Once you start looking, no, it's okay, Riri. But I see what you said. No, but once you start going down the rabbit hole with these terms, but check this out. Why are you trying to test people when you should have been trying to find the bats that you said it came?
Hello.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Why y'all come messing with us? We ain't told nothing about nothing going from a bat to a human.
So this was the way. This is what you wanted. It says, why is it called the Marburg virus? The virus was named after the city of Marburg, where most of more than 30 cases in the 1967 epidemic were documented. RAVV was discovered in 1987 in a 15-year-old Danish boy who suffered from viral hemorrhagic fever in Kenya. The strain was named for the patient.
Do you see what I'm trying to get at? This shit already, what you mean it just came out? It already done been here. And guess when they was up in the labs messing around with that Dovik 91. They was up in the labs in the early.
And it's bad because it says both diseases are rare, meaning Marburg and Ebola, but can cause dramatic outbreaks with high fatality. So that's just like, come on now, y'all just doing too much.
They got this stuff sitting around,
frozen in jars like off of fucking. And they unfreezing it, dropping it off on mosquitoes and shit, and letting the mosquitoes run rampant and lying and shit. Because I'm still not understanding why they heard.
And why y'all ain't over there? Why y'all ain't over there in the CHINA? Why y'all ain't over there regulating?
And how come we got videos of people with these birds and they eyeballs as cameras and stuff? I'm trying to understand that. I don't like that.
I'm trying to told you. Look, that's why I say. That's why I say. I don't believe what the folk tell me about. I take that information and I go do my own research. And if you keep on digging, you're gonna find somebody got a patent on it. And guess what they gonna do, sis? they gonna put it on the market for stock. When they get the shot for it and all that shit gonna have, oh, we gonna make some money off this shot. You see how much money folk them made off of Moderna? Folk them made money off of Johnson shot. What's the other one called? What's that one with the P called?
Pfizer.
What's that shot with the P? Yeah, that one. That one. Did you read the ingredients?
I thought it was messed up that my son's father got my son vaccinated without my permission and he's not vaccinated. And then told me if I felt bad, then I should just go get vaccinated. My oldest son is vaccinated, baby. I had no clue. Twice.
How many times?
At least twice. I know of twice. He got the first one, and then he got that second round booster. I remember that. And yeah. And he's 11.
These people, man, they don't be You're not even. When you watch that movie Cell, you make sure you tell me.
Oh, okay. So what is
that movie?
What is it on?
What, you know what? I don't know. I think I watched it on. It's on Prime Video. I think it's on. I think it's on Amazon Prime. I think it's on there. Yeah, I think it's on there. Try to find it on there.
But I mean, I gotta buy it.
Watch that
I
movie.
don't got Amazon Prime. So unless somebody trying to share their login. Oh well, then yeah.
It ain't free. I think it's. I think it's like $3.99.
Apple TV, but Apple TV ain't the hit, and that's what I got.
I'm gonna see how much it is. I don't know if it's free or
ain't gonna be able to do it. What's $2.99 a month?
Ain't that much. You don't gotta pay $2.99 a month.
For what?
You pay $2.99 one time.
Oh, you're saying buy it. I got
movie.
You. No, that's not bad.
Like, hey, you get 3 days to watch.
Oh, okay. No. That's not bad. I might do that right now.
But that's why the movie's gonna tell you everything.
I said that. I said I need to just sit and binge watch these movies, not the shows. Y'all dragging it out, wasting my time. No, I need to watch these movies. For real, these shows play too damn much. Then you get hooked and gotta wait 2 years for season 3. Like, fuck no, you play too much. So then what? I can get my time wasted because I gotta go back and rewatch this season and catch up and carry it on. I'm not about to play the game.
Right. But all of this stuff is documented. All of these things that you talking about when it comes to any of these infectious diseases and all that, these things, look, there's nothing new. They know what plagues to put out year after year after year, month after month, or whatever the case may be. They know what to do because the number one goal is depopulation. That's Bill Gates' whole thing. That was his father's agenda. Margaret Sanger with the Planned Parenthood, the IBM, all these companies that you see, they have been trying to run that eugenics program, which is also contributed to the extermination of folk that look like you and me.
I think I get the worse off it's gonna be for me because I'm just getting more melanated by the session, just black.
Melanin is worth more than gold. Melanin is worth more than gold. That's why you can't find us. That's why some folks be coming up missing.
It makes so much sense to me.
I mean, we carry the whole universe in us. We are particles of the clouds, the air, everything. We possess all that stuff. That's what we're made up of. So melanin is one of the things that we have too, and everybody ain't got that. That stuff is related to technology.
And I said, and that's powerful.
Huh? Go find Dr. Jewel Pookrum. Dr. Jewel Pookrum. Jewel Pookrum. Let me see. Pookrum. Pokrum. Pokrum, I want to say. But when you put in Jewel P. Pulcrum, she'll come up. She
P
on
what?
YouTube. Pulcrum, I think it's Pokrum. I want to say, but when
Yeah,
you
that
look
should
when
pop
you
up.
look it up and put in Dr. Jewel Pulcrum melanin, when I tell you that lady broke, I was like, we are some awesome dang on people. That's why we are the most hated. We're the most hated. It's gonna always be that way. You see that movie called Magnificent with
No.
Charlize Theron? The
I
movie
seen
where she was
Monster.
in the all black.
Oh.
Not that. I'm talking about this other one. That whole movie was talking about how that girl's pure heart or whatever she had a pure heart, like she wanted to stay young. It's with these witches, they be wanting to stay young and look young. So they got to get them something pure, something valuable, something that's going to keep them looking young, like the fountain of youth. That's what they're telling you. They telling you that you people, y'all, we got to change your food. We got to change what you drink. We want y'all to stay eating them goddamn on hot Cheetos. We want you to keep drinking them sodas. And Lord, no, I'm guilty for that. Sodas and pork, all these foods, seafood that ain't good for you. We need y'all to eat that, because what it does is it disconnects your body. Yeah.
Yep.
It
So your higher
disconnects
being
your
and all that.
body. Right. Exactly. So when you get all that stuff out your system,
and it's funny because I've had more animals come up to me nowadays. Now that I don't eat meat, it's funny to me. Like it's almost like they can sense it, like as if I'm safe because I don't eat meat. Like it's like, well, you don't eat.
I just think they like people who.
I get that. I'll take that too. Hey.
Cause I'm telling you, kids, I be like, y'all know I'm mean. Why y'all like me? Them kids be coming up to me and stuff. I love the kids. They must know I love them. But the kids stop and look at me. And I be like,
ain't it bad
you know
like
what
when you
looking
see
at.
bad kids, you just be knowing they bad and you just be like, damn, you is bad. They don't even be knowing, you be knowing though. Everybody know bad kids. You just be looking at them too like.
When a bad child come around you though, when I say bad, I don't want to call the child bad. When that spirit in them causes them to act that way, them spirits know. So when them spirits walk up on you, they be like, that's why them kids be like,
very true.
Don't play with that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll bust out my
I would
oil
just go
in a
off.
minute and I cast.
I know you're not out here acting like this. My old school kick in so bad. Y'all out here talking any kind of way. Who do y'all think y'all are? So I just because they be out there cussing all up and down the street on their scooters. I come right out like the oldest auntie ever. Who are y'all talking to? Each other? Y'all, I must know y'all talking like that. That is not how. Oh, they be looking at me like, oh my God. Yeah, we need.
I'm like, pull your pants up. What your pants doing down? You know what that means? You know what that means? Let me come over. Let me tell you something. I tell them, I break it down. I say, you know the men in jail do that. And you know they used to do that on the plantation.
Now you out there giving a lesson. Look how you looking. You got mad thin. I know you ain't just asked me what, but it's funny. Do you know that if you can like literally kind of start asking kids, what Black History Month is? It's many of them that do not know. You know that's not good. It's enough that they don't learn how to school.
They don't know what Black history is. They don't. One girl, I was a Chicago girl. The girl didn't even know who the president was.
It's not. I guess it's not so important if it's not important to you. But to not even know anything of it is like, wow, that's almost like a slap to the culture, because you don't even know the month. I mean, first of all, the fact you get a month, the shortest month, and then bare minimum knowledge, but you don't even know that. That's like, ouch. Yes,
you don't even know what month it is. They gonna take that too, because they done
set us back. That's about to come up, Miss Party Aware. Many things, many things are about to change. It's just, are we ready for it? Many. I done seen how these prime ministers have started to come up missing or removed or foods, many things. Oh Lord.
I know her, that elephant picture. She gonna give me that picture. That picture is mine. I got my name on there. Y'all leave that picture alone now. You know what? It's so crazy that you got elephants.
I love elephants. They all through my house.
Love elephants.
Now I said, when I finally can relocate again, because I do plan to, hope. I don't know. I just want to move. I'm ready to move from this home just to something new, a new breath of fresh air. So when I do move, I want to set up the wall set up behind me to have all of the things that I like. So it can be more of my personality behind me. Like that's the.
Do you like dolphins, Delia?
Well, I actually do. I think they're gorgeous. Right, I just don't like them more than unicorns. So it's funny you say that. I like dolphins and I like seahorses as far as the ocean's concerned. I don't know. Seahorses, it's like, oh, little nigga. I mean,
seahorse is the least
I like
one
them
that
the nigga
nobody
gets
talks
pregnant.
about.
Do you know the ability of happiness I would feel to know that I could go off and swim around the ocean while your big bloated ass has to sit at home and wish that I was at home with you? Oh my God. Like, that made me love it. I like different things for different reasons though, because like I love dragonflies, but it's because I like how the women can actually fake dead in the middle of flight so that they don't have to have sex. Look that up. It'll mess you up. I love it. I said, yeah, I am the spirit animal dragonfly. I will
check out that eagle though. That eagle is bad. That female eagle, she flies as high as she can go with her child, all the way up. And then when she gets up high enough, she drops the eagle baby to see if the mate that she wants is able to catch it and carry the weight.
So it ain't even the daddy. Meanwhile, we can't get nobody to step up to be a stepdaddy. But in eagle world, it's whole birds standing up in the tree like, yeah, let it go. Let it go. Bob, you're not even built to catch that baby. Don't even look like you fly.
That's how she gets her mate. That's how she gets her mate, to see how much weight he can carry. He can handle. That's how she picks her mate.
I'm about to start doing that. That's damn that. I just learned.
Hey, look, if the man
that's it. I'm an eagle, baby.
Woman,
I'm done. We can end this show on that note right there. I am an eagle tonight.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up for you. I'm gonna send it to you. That's one of my favorite. Huh? What's that?
Oh,
that's right. All the way up. All
and I'm just gonna drop me and the baby. We just gonna fucking collapse. Drop out.
I probably told you. Hey, you know, in Greece, I think it was in Greece, I want to say, the way they used to get their mates, they used to take an apple and throw it at the woman and hit her.
Oh,
that's how they choose their mate.
So I guess I'd be dodging them then. Fuck, no, I don't even.
I gotta make sure. You know. Like, you done threw that apple at my ass. I
feel like men would get smart and piss you off. Because imagine, so the morning of, right, they be like, hey, every day she walks into the village about 7:30. Now, I know she don't want me, but I feel like, you know, if you throw it and she move this way, then I'm going to hurry up and throw it. And she going to get hit by mine and she be mine. And dudes pettily would do that. Like, they would work together for the greater good. Because I just feel like that's how they do. They going to help each other wingman into some cooch. So, yes, men will be out here with the apple game in the morning, setting hoes up, pissing us off.
That's what they were saying. Would you rather snitch on your homeboy that he cheated, or would you rather cheat on your girl? Snitch on your homeboy or cheat on your girl? All those men like. They was like, oh, no. They was like, oh, shit. Cheat on my...
They were saying cheat on their girl, or they were saying snitching?
They said cheat on my girl. They said we ain't snitching on the homies.
Wow.
I can't do that.
So you wouldn't have loyalty up against someone sucking your dick versus someone else getting their dick sucked? That got to be the most ass backward thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
They said they not snitching on the
homies that
homies.
ain't.
All the men in the chat. All the hey, actual men in the chat. Look, all the brothers, even the white men. It was all the men. She asked black, white. She asked them all, and they all was like, "Oh,
that's the equivalent of women getting baby hair for other women to compliment." Because you cannot tell me that you would rather to protect your boy than lose the woman that's doing everything you've ever wanted. That nigga that you're not gonna cheat on, is he about to lick the gooch?
It's a code, and that's what one of them said. Oh, the bro code.
These are the same bros that ain't gonna visit you in jail. Meanwhile, the girl that's licking the gooch also gonna drop money on your books. You gonna cheat on? Wow, men are hurt.
No, it's just some men just got codes. It's like
I don't feel like women have a code of that same.
I don't think
What's
it's
the
right.
women's code?
The fuck they do. Women be telling bitch what's in Vegas, stay in Vegas. Don't you say a look.
I don't got hoe friends. Well, I do, but I haven't been hoes with them. So I guess that it's just nothing about spreading your pussy around everybody that excites me or attracts me. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. That's just me. It ain't about, oh, you can't or you tripping or none of that. I ain't even got a judgment for you. I just, wow. That's all I be thinking. Wow. That's why I said I gotta be like literally a little house on the prairie type bitch, because it's just something about me that just want to be in love when we hunching. I just do. I don't give a fuck. So I don't feel nothing. I'm fine with it. That's why I'm single still. Because you not feeling me the way I'm feeling you. You're not going to get inside of me and feel me. Fuck that. That just don't. I don't.
That's it. That's why. Hey, you see this clip?
Yeah.
That's why I be
it's
like,
not worth it.
Clink, clink. You see it clip
That's
down?
how my shit feels. 2 years in the making. Ain't even worth sharing. Don't even worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
You don't even have to worry about it. Because it's not even worth sharing with you unless you're worth sharing it with.
Yep. Yep. And I'm good. I'm
you
good.
Came and were able to be on. Sydney had to work again. So I was saying that I was considering finding someone else that may be more open and available to do it. Because pretty soon we're going to get to the level where, like I said, it's going to have a jingle as the opener and we're about to move the platform. So it's going to be monetized. So I'm going to need a little bit more consistency, and I'm going to make sure that I'm as consistent as well. So that's going to be the plan for the future. So yes, thank you, my queen.
Yeah, thank you. Absolutely. Hey, you know, if I'm able to be here, I'm gonna do it. Just like I said, working on that women. It's called Women of Virtue. So make sure you follow me over there. I gotta do a page on YouTube, but trying to do some on TikTok,
right?
On the TikTok side.
TikTok yet? I don't even come over there. I said, are you paid on TikTok yet? Am
I getting paid? Yeah, they've been giving me money. I mean, I don't know, like, you mean from TikTok? TikTok don't give me no money yet, but the people do. I mean,
I get shadow banned because I'm telling you, I have what is that? 84,000, whatever, and my lives be having like 16 people in them, and it's because they don't let nobody know. So it's really a thing. Once you get to doing too much, you don't want to,
Yeah, they do it. They already do it. They try to shadow ban, but what we've been observing is that people come on later. Like, we've been going on at about 12 o'clock. When that 1 o'clock mark hit, it be at 300, 200. It start going up. I don't know why it is, but the later you start the
that
live,
makes sense.
the better.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Because all the people on the East Coast, they're getting up and they getting ready to go to work. So all the truck drivers, all the nurses, we got.
Because if it's 1 o'clock there, because I'm thinking, well, 1 o'clock for me, that would be 11 o'clock for you. So that makes sense. You're saying your 1 o'clock, because your 1 o'clock will be my 3 a.m. And
no, I'm talking. Yeah. You're right.
That's my 3 a.m. and that would be a lot of people up. And in New York, that would be 4 or 5 a.m. So you're right, they would be up.
You get a lot. them folks, you come in their lives in the morning like that, they be having 500, 600 folks all in the damn lives. So it could be at times what time you go on these, you know, because it be people on live all day. Folks is at work trying to be on live. But like I said, what I've noticed is there's a height, like you Central Time. My girl Jamie, she is Central Time. She in Illinois, right? So she basically, when she goes live, it's 2:00 for her. So all that traffic is just coming in. But it's a certain time. I think it's a certain time you got to be up. And the way you talk, shit,
I stopped talking like that on TikTok. Every time I talk like that, I get banned. That's why I stopped. I promise you, I don't do nothing. If you notice, all my TikToks are reactions. Me talking don't go well, so I'm done. That's why I said I'm just about to start doing reaction videos.
What you said, I don't even understand what you could possibly say.
Because how I feel, I be meaning, and I be saying some real shit. It's too real for TV, clearly.
It must be. It must be. It must be. And it must be for us too, because like I say, they try to take the pages down. So,
or videos, for example, like I uploaded a video of me skating. I'm not understanding how it's possible that if I'm uploading a video with music content on a website that plays music content, how's my video muted? That does not make sense to me, but that happened.
They starting to do that a lot more too, taking away the sound. Yeah, I've seen that on a few videos lately here.
So that's not a good feeling.
They're taking away the sound. Yeah, it's supposed to be fair use, right? They recognize fair use over there. So why are you messing with my shit?
That's this.
Will make sense. Anything to get us not to prosper, anything to get us not to get paid, anything to hold us back from being financially, comfortable, free. So anything, because they know who making the content is us, and we ain't getting paid for it. We got to get us some lawyers. We gotta get us a team of lawyers, and we got to do something, because TikTok will shut you down, and you got money sitting in there that you don't even get.
Right.
That you
earn. Some money on my page that I earn that I can't get to, because you got to have a certain amount of it to release it. But I kept being banned, so it never went up to get to that level. Ain't that silly?
That's silly. I don't know. I try to, after every live, get my money out. Matter of fact, I need to go get my money out. Yeah. Because I had got like 2,000 and some shit. One Black Diamond, that girl, they gave her like 100,000 something, like in a battle. She was in a battle. Her thing went all the way up to like 100,000 something. I said, dang. I said, your followers love you.
And I heard about that battle stuff, and they got that from a whole nother website, because I was on that website. I've been on quite a few different ones, because people would just keep telling me, okay, we'll go to this website if you want to be real. So then I was on Tag for a little bit, but Tag is like a dating app, so that's not the same. Then I went to Bijou, but it's the same thing. You can talk about stuff, but they're trying to talk to you versus just be on a platform and just talk. So it's like, I don't know. I'm still working heavily.
Do they give you $1,500 for being on here? Are they still doing that thing where they give you $1,500 if you do so many?
Yeah, that happened already. It ended June 29th. So yeah, I don't even know the results of that just yet. I looked at my analytics, but it hasn't been 30 days. So that's the thing. I want to work on residual income that comes at a quicker pace, because Facebook still is like a once a month. It's like being on a teacher's salary. Yes.
State worker.
Salary.
County workers, salary.
Once, like,
you get paid.
That's budgeting for your ass. Okay.
That really is.
Yeah, I don't.
I can't. I couldn't do it.
Okay.
I
would like to be receiving income at a frequency that I don't even notice that income versus wait. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, get that.
All right,
I'll let you go. Hopefully, definitely will see you next week with more topics and more time. Thank you, of course, for I mean,
I go get some rest. Yeah, I'm gonna start checking in
please,
with you
thank you.
a day before, let you know where
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'll be back.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, well, you text me. I'm glad you texted because I was about to go to Glory. I almost forgot, but I'm glad you texted me. I need to set my alarm on Tuesday so I can remember. I be getting times mixed up. Shoot, I'm just
It's
combobulated
Tuesdays
around
at
this
7
people.
p.m. your time, 9 p.m. my time.
Yeah, I know. That's the
Other
same
one.
hour. You need to come
Say what?
one time. You need to still come over there and bless us with
Where?
your
What are you
presence
talking
at
about?
least one time on the platform where I be over at. Women
Oh,
University.
I
You
don't have
still
no
need to
issue
come
doing that.
through
So you're
there.
going to have to invite me earlier so that I can know, so I can do that.
Well, we on tomorrow, Wednesday night at 9:00 your time. We're gonna be doing Black Men's Health.
Oh, damn.
I mean,
You see how I
mental
got?
health.
Oh, I'm
We
so
gonna be
petty. Oh, I was ready to. I was about to say, yeah, because they don't even want to let the doctor put the finger under the balls and cough. But you talking about mentally, so I can leave it alone. All right. So, yes, I'll be there. Yes, just give me a reminder. Give me a reminder. Okay. Way,
all Black
way
men in
better.
health. All Black
Mm-hmm.
men. I got a black
About the
son. I can't
balls?
think like that. Not the
Oh,
balls. I
God.
take care of them.
The
I mean,
phone. Oh, my God, I'm dead. What's wrong with you?
y'all, that was
I don't
somebody else talking. That was
I
not
don't know
Kana.
that. Show me
Never,
who you really are. That's okay. We can connive after hours.
Hey, that's what they be doing. I'll be like, look, now I'm still embedded in the
Yeah,
in the
but I
word and
popped
stuff. I
there.
can't be on
Open,
here.
but you don't. No, I'm just playing. That's so childish. Look, I knew it. I knew it was in there. I seen you. Ain't nothing wrong with it. What Steve Harvey say? I don't know why Christians and whatnot be trying to act like they don't get down because where all these little Christians come from. Hello, I thought that was one of the funniest. But
It
I'm
ain't
just saying, I thought that was one of the
nobody
funniest
business.
things ever as a thought back when he said that because I was a little younger. That's funny though. Because it was true. Because I used to make jokes about stuff like that. Like, new pastors, like, get down to Yolanda Adams and Kirk Franklin. I couldn't imagine.
Heck, no, they don't. They turn on Luther Vandross
Why would you cut on
and Freddie
Luther?
Jackson
Wasn't he?
and
Never mind. Okay.
well, dance
No, that
tonight.
is not a movie. I play me. You're not about to be in the hallway, in the doorway, talking about, what you gonna dance tonight? Hell no. That's too childish. I got like your ready outfit on and you in the doorway talking about, don't you wanna? That's funny. You childish. Okay, my love.
Hey, you put the leg up in the doorway.
No, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Do you remember? Too fast. But the comes to the world to that fast music. Hell no. Okay, wave bye. So that I can see you say bye with your green fingernails and whatnot. One eye green. Lord have mercy. Bye, everybody.